welcome. Thank you so much for coming. We have a lot to cover today. But before we jump in, let's do picture and sound check. So please let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me all right, and if I need to turn up the volume or turn down the volume or present you with more dogs in the background or anything like that. So while I wait for that confirmation on sound, I am going to say hello to people. Who is here with us today? Indigo, hello. Cindy, Ambient Landscapes, hello. Cheryl, Ellie, Cassandra, hello to Australia. Who else is here? Ego Brain, scroll. Gail, Mark, welcome. Thank you guys. Oh, you're right. The chat is behaving kind of weird. I feel like it's scrolling kind of all jittery. Someone else was having like a blackout in their chat. It's really weird. Bridget, Melissa, hi all. Shelby, hello. Yes, that's yes on sound. All good. Because I just totally scrolled off the page without even getting your guys' feedback to say hello to everyone. Heather, hello. Stacy. Did I miss anyone? I probably did. I apologize. As more people roll in, I'll try to catch you. Today, there's no lesson. There's no product review. Cheryl, hello. We will talk about all the cool things that I have planned for you guys for October. The things are a lot. I have my very trusty list that is several pages long, and we're going to go day by day. So do take notes. And because this is a reading lesson, you guys get to see me wear my reading glasses. Unfortunately, they're probably reflecting every single light in the studio, so I do apologize about that. But they help me see. Yay, I can see the live chat now. I should just always wear these things when I stream. And I can see my notes. It's incredible what a little help from some reading glasses can do. More people are rolling in. Janine, hello. I see that we have a lot of new channel members. Thank you guys so much for joining. To join the channel, you can hit the big join button underneath the video if you can see it, depending on what kind of a device you're watching this on. If you cannot, there's a link in the video description that says to join this channel, blah, blah, blah. Just hit the link and you can become a channel member. Channel members appear in green or blue with little hearts next to them. Or at least the very first month that you're a member, you have a heart. After that, you upgrade to new emojis and symbols, and memberships come with all sorts of benefits, including gift pages. My reading glasses are blue. Yes, my reading glasses are blue. I am a nerd. Oh, you guys like them. Thank you. Hey, Rain. Hi, welcome. Top chat sucks. Yes, it does. Please switch to live chat. That makes things a lot friendlier. Another thing about memberships, I've put up a bunch of member-specific gift pages in the community section of YouTube, and quite a few of you are unable to save or download those pictures because of the various devices that you're in. I think on the phone it's complicated, but on a computer you can. I'm not really sure what the deal is. So to eliminate all of the confusion and struggles and all of that, I've created 3 new circles in my private community, Talm. I think everyone here is a member. Indigo, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll talk about super chats individually as well. But thank you kindly. So in Talm, I've created 3 private circles, 1 for each tier. So we have baby sharks, itsy bitsy spiders, and Baba Black Sheep. So whatever tier you belong to, you can join the circle. And every time that I post something in the YouTube community, I will also post it in your circle, because in the circle nobody has any trouble downloading images, so you have that there now as well. And I've sent invitations to all of you who have the same names on YouTube as you do in my community, but a few people, I don't actually know who you are because your YouTube names are very different from your community names, so I wasn't able to send you an invite. But you can invite yourselves. If you go to circles, you'll see 3 private circles. Pick the one that matches your tier and send an invite, and I'll let you in. Yay! Hey, tech support just landed. He's in Seattle. Let's send him a private message and say, yay, streaming. So tech support is in Seattle for a work conference. It's the first trip that he's taken since 2019, February 2019. No, February 2020. Sorry, that would have been way too long. February 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic, was his last trip outside the country. Although this time he's inside the country, outside the house, outside the safety of our home. Cheryl, welcome to Baby Sharks. Thank you so much for joining. You have several gift pages waiting for you in all the communities that you belong to, whatever is easier for you to download. All right, let's jump straight into this October thing. Actually, we're going to start with September 30th. Speaking of tech support, September 30th, Thursday, is tech support's birthday. Yay! Which he won't be here for. So he will have to join us live for the very special tech support happy birthday live stream that I'm going to be putting on next Thursday, September 30th at 2 p.m. as always. And it will be a product review as well as a happy birthday tech support stream. So guess what we'll be coloring? I'm going to let you guess for a few minutes before I answer that. Baby shark, and crack. I'm almost in Seattle, says Pamela. Okay, cool. Jack of Spades, very close. Well, actually not close at all, but Jack of Spades is a good guess because Jack of Spades from the Four Realms is actually tech support. No, I am drawing something new and special for him, and I'll share it with all of you. It will be a gift page for everyone, not just members or channel members or anything. It will just be a gift page for all to celebrate tech support's birthday this Thursday. Pizza Fairy, that's it, Stacy. Yes, I am drawing a brand new Pizza Fairy. It's going to be a little bit less scary and traumatic for everyone than tech support's Pizza Fairy. So not as awesome as his. But hopefully it will be cute and sexy. So I'll have that ready for you guys tomorrow, and I'll share that page with everyone, and we can have a really cool happy birthday tech support stream since he won't be home. It will be the closest thing to it, the best thing. And then he returns on Friday, which is October 1st, which is our anniversary. So I won't be doing anything with you guys that day, obviously, because we'll be going out and celebrating our anniversary together. And we're going to a magic show. Okay, so aside from all that personal stuff, September 30th is also an interesting and important day because it's the final day that the Inktober pages are available for sale. Those of you who do not know, I don't think there's anyone here who doesn't know about what I'm doing for Inktober. This year for Inktober is this coloring event. It's a drawing event that's multi-million member drawing event where every day you get a prompt, which is a word, a random word, and you draw whatever comes to mind based on that word. So there's 31 prompts every day of October. You have to present your drawing. So like millions of artists participate in this, and I do every year as well. So we already have our prompt lists. We get them a month in advance. I have it published in my community. It's public knowledge. Everyone knows the prompt list. So this year I have an Etsy listing where you can purchase a character in my Inktober project. And 20 people, I think, already purchased their pages. So I only have 10 available because one was a gift to someone. So I think I have 10 pages available for sale in my Etsy shop. And the way that it works is that you buy a page or 2 or 3. There's no limit on how many pages a single person can buy. And you tell me what kind of a character you want to be. The only thing that I'm doing, that I'm revealing, is that I'm doing everything in a somewhat steampunky style. So you tell me anything at all. If you want to be, I don't know, a queen, or you tell me that you wish to be a queen and the kind of queen you want to be and send me some pictures of yourself. Or you can volunteer a loved one, a child or a family member, another family member, or a pet even. It doesn't matter. Just give me a character to work with and I'll turn it into a drawing. based on one of the prompts. Now, you don't need to be able to work it with the prompt. You can just tell me a little bit about yourself and I'll make it work with the remaining words, or you can pick a remaining word already. So September 30th is when I will take that Etsy listing off, ready or not. Even if nobody else buys the remaining pages, I'm taking the listing off and it won't be available anymore. I will just draw the remaining prompts with my own characters, not with someone. How many years of marriage? 13 years of marriage. So the prompts are, I will read all of them and tell you which ones are taken and which ones are available. And the link to the Etsy listing is, of course, in the video description. You can just go to my Etsy shop, and I think it's like one of the first listings there. So the words are crystal, taken, suit, taken, vessel, taken, knot, taken, raven, taken, spirit, taken, fan, taken, watch, taken, pressure, available. Oh, yes, thank you. Please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Pick, available. Sour, available. Stuck, taken. Roof, available. Tick, available. Helmet, taken. Compass, taken. Collide, available. Moon, taken. Loop, taken. Sprout, taken. Fuzzy, taken. Open, taken. Leak, taken. Extinct, available. Splat, available. Connect, taken. Spark, taken. Crispy, available. Patch, available. Slither, available. And risk, available. So those are the remaining words. If some of them strike you immediately and you want to be a character associated with one of those words, obviously let me know and I'll make sure to use the word that you wish. Otherwise, do what we just discussed and just tell me about yourself or the character that you're volunteering, and I'll make it work with one of the remaining words. So September 30th, that's it, cutoff date for that. October 1st, my anniversary. October 1st is also when Inktober starts. So every day starting from October 1st, I will be revealing the drawings that I'm making for the people participating in the event, or the pages that I'm going to have to come up with on my own if we don't sell out all the 31 pages. I am not showing any of the Inktober work to anyone until the designated days, meaning all the people who are already booked, and I have 8 of the pages already completed. Those people haven't seen the work that's for them. Everyone will get to see every day's page on the day that it comes out. And believe me, it is torturous even for me. I do want to share the work with you guys, but I will follow my own rules and I will reveal each page on the day. Let's see. Thank you for that link. Yes, that's the link to my Etsy shop. Blah, blah, blah. I wish I could afford one too. I'm sorry, guys, if you can't, like, obviously there are only 31 of them and they're not cheap, but they're not as much as I would charge for an actual commissioned portrait. So they are in a very good price and a very highly discounted price because there's so many of them and they're bundled in a single project. But it's like 24 to 48 hours of my time that you're purchasing on that drawing front, and it costs only $66. So that comes out to like very little for me in terms of how much I'm actually getting paid for the work. So they are quite affordable, but not, they're not a $3 commission. They're a $66 commission. So yes, on the scale of commissions, they are quite affordable, but I understand that they're not for everyone. And also they are limited. They're only 31 and there are only 10 remaining. So that's that. However, after Inktober is over, all of those drawings will get bundled up into a book, just like my last year's book, Incandescence. It will be a colorable book as well as an art book, and I will publish it sometime before the end of the year. Actually, sometime before Christmas. So there will also be a book, and the book will be, yes, it's just under $80. There's also a shipping cost because everyone who purchases a character will also get a physical shipped print of their character page signed by me. So that's the shipping that you're paying for that order. There will be a book published afterwards, and the book will be in my regular book price. It will be somewhere between $15 and $18, and I will have it up on Amazon as a paperback book. I don't have a name for it yet, no, but it will come to me somewhere halfway through Inktober, or maybe we'll vote on it. I'm not sure. And it will also be available as a PDF download in my Etsy shop, as always, as all of my books are. So that's October 1st. Inktober starts. Inktober drawings. Let's see. Inktober drawings go on sale as a bundle on Etsy on November 1st. So as soon as I finish my last drawing on October 31st, on Halloween, I will reveal the final Inktober drawing. On November 1st, the whole bundle of original drawings, the one and only, the very collectible, will go on sale in my Etsy shop. And that is not a cheap item at all. I sold my last Inktober bundle for $1,400. This one will go up for no less than $1,500. And it will just stay up there for as long as it takes until a collector buys it. So that only one is available. Incandescents Volume 2. Okay, good idea. Should I just keep them as incandescents every year? Let me know. I'd like to. I need some feedback on this book title thing, because a book needs a good title, and Incandescents was a good title. I'm really proud of it. It's also my best-selling book. Apparently, it did really well, and people really love it, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, you guys. This year is going to be epic, with all of you actually being characters in the book. No one else is doing anything remotely like this for Inktober. It's quite different and incredible. I like the Incandescence name. Okay, I was thinking the same. Okay. No, we love it when we find what we get into when you draw it. Incandescence 2021. Why didn't I think of that? They should just be Incandescence and the year, right? So like instead of Inktober 2020, 2021, 2022, Incandescence. Yeah, it will certainly keep things simple and recognizable. So if every year I come out with another Incandescence book, people will know exactly what it is and that it's based on Inktober and stuff. I think you guys are onto something. Steampunk Tom, that is also a really good idea, because somebody just purchased a page in the book. Thank you very much. So that leaves 9, I think, or less. I'm not sure. As I read the list, you guys were probably also aware of how sparse it is now. There aren't that many pages left. I just realized that I turned hat off when I dropped my phone. What? Okay, yeah, it's all going to be good evening. Hello, welcome, Michelle. Welcome to the show. I'm going over everything that I'm doing in October. So please, if you guys are just joining, do play this back from the beginning so that you don't. Oh, chat, not hat. I turned your chat off. That's funny. So that you don't miss anything that's happening. Okay, so starting October 1st, I'm going to release daily Inktober pictures. On all social media, in my own group, on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever. Then October 7th, that's a big one. October 7th, on a Thursday, I am doing a very special live stream that has 2 names. I don't know which name it will be published under, but Mark and I refer to it as Frack Cancer, because this is his idea. He came up with this, and there's dog hair all over my microphone. Sorry about that. Hope you can't see it. I pointed down when it's resting during the day, so I just pointed down all the way to the ground, and then like dogs rub on it, and there's dog hair on my microphone. Very attractive, right? So Mark, Goofy Mark, our very own Mark Shore, has come up with an idea to raise money to fight breast cancer. So he invited me to participate in his Frack Cancer coloring event, for which I've already submitted a coloring page that will be available on Etsy. More incandescents too. Okay, I think I might go with that. That's really good. So he will tell you separately about everything that he's doing for his Frack Cancer event. How you can participate, all the coloring that you can do, where you can get the pages. There'll be some gift pages. There'll be some pages you can buy for a donation. But my stream that will be called Beauty versus Breast Cancer will be a separate stream dedicated to Mark and his event. And of course, as the name suggests, it will all be to fight breast cancer, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we decided to do something pink and breast cancer themed and breast themed. Our other name for it was Boobtober. Because as soon as I mentioned anything about breasts, everyone immediately knew that, of course, Lisa will draw something with boobs. So yes, there will be boobs. If you're a person who is afraid of boobs and the female form and nudity, I urge you to get over it, because it's for a very good cause. And people have bodies, and bodies have body parts, and it's okay to draw them, especially to draw them in a very classy and a very beautiful and a very respectful way. And it's breast cancer. Like, we have to show the breast. So the pictures that you saw on the cover of this stream, on the far left, the girl with the burgundy hair and all the flowers around her breast, that's the page. It will be revealed fully on October 1st. Boobs! Yay! Boobies are a good cause. Yes, they are. They are indeed. So that page of mine will be up on Etsy. I will not be giving it away. I will have it on Etsy for sale, with all the proceeds from the sales of that page going to the American Cancer Society. On October 31st, everything that I will collect for donation, I will count it up and I will give you the final number, and I will make a formal donation to the American Cancer Society and take a screenshot of it, blocking out my bank account and all of that, but showing you guys that I am indeed not pocketing all that money, but sending it to a good cause. Because, the stream has been doing very well. My channel has been doing very well. Thank you guys so much for all your memberships and your super chats and your donations. Like, you treat me really well, and I'm starting to actually make money on my art, which is very refreshing. But it's also about time to give something back, and not just to give something back in a way of, here's some gift pages, have fun, because that's fine and good. It's a good cause, and certainly we need our hobbies and our treats and trinkets and whatnot, but it's also important for me and for Mark to give something to a bigger cause, to people who are actually suffering. So we aim to raise several $100s, over $1,000, even more if we can, to actually make a sizable and meaningful donation to the American Breast Cancer Society with art. So putting art to a good cause, that will be going on all of October, but on October 7th will be the big Beauty Against Breast Cancer stream. That is the time. That's great, Lisa. Thank you, Maureen. That will be the time for the super chat donations as well. If you wish to make a specific donation to the American Cancer Society, put it in a super chat with a message that this is for the donation, and then I will count that towards the overall big donation to the American Cancer Society. If you wish to make a donation to me personally, make a note there as well, and then I will know that that's, for me to go buy more pencils or whatever, or to buy breakfast after one of my writing trips. But if it's for donation, make a note in the super chat, and we will add it there. Other things that are happening for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So the page will be up the entire month starting October 1st, and all of 100% of what I make on that page I will donate. I will not keep any of it. The original page, the original art, which is actually behind me on the drawing board there, t-shirts, yes, I will talk about t-shirts in a second. The original art will be up on Etsy probably for $100, and that's just the one-of-a-kind piece. So whoever buys that original art, that the proceeds from that sale will also go to American Cancer Society. Additionally, that entire month, well, it already started, but up until October 31st, Halloween, there is a special thing happening in my shop, in the Tom shop, where I offer tank tops and t-shirts. Like all the merch that I wear on the stream comes from my shop. We have tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, bottles, cups, mouse pads, screen protectors, pillows, hats. There's dog bandanas. There's a lot of really cool stuff in my shop, and a bunch of designs. There are 2 designs that are specifically breast cancer awareness. You'll know them because they'll have the pink ribbons on them. But I'm also creating a new offer where anything that will be sold in my shop in the color pink Meaning, even if you pick the steampunk design, but you get it printed on a pink t-shirt, and I see that sale, pink t-shirt sold, anything that's pink that's sold in my shop for the entire month of October, I will count the income from that towards the donation to the American Cancer Society as well. So I think that's all for what we're doing for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Mark is doing his own separate thing with his own rules and tricks and treats, and he will of course introduce that on his own channel in my community. He will let you know. That's the link to my shop. Yes, thank you very much. So in the shop, anything that's pink will go towards the donation. You don't need to make any notes or anything because I get a report of all the sales, so I will know when that happens. Then, the month goes on, October rolls on. You're welcome to make the super chat donations throughout the entire month, as long as you say that it's for American Cancer Society. Then I will add it to the pink piggy bank for that cause. And when we make the final donation, I will also make it not just from me personally, but from the coloring community, from the Talm coloring community. So all of you will be personally thanked at the end of the month for participating in the fight against breast cancer. And please do also thank Mark, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be doing this. I wouldn't even think of it. He came up with the idea and he inspired me to do this. And also Cindy Bade, who is with us today in the chat as well. She's one of my admins, has something very special that she's planning with me for t-shirt designs with my art and her coloring. We will reveal that in a week, I believe. It's very special, it's very pink, and it's very beautiful, and it will also go towards the fight against breast cancer. So we will keep you posted on that. Worry not. Now, somewhere in October, I'm hoping that I will do the Black Widow new set product review, because as you know, there's been all this drama about what the new Black Widow set will be. There are several of them circulating the internet. There's a dragon set and the pumpkin set and the troll face set, and Tech and I made a pizza fairy set to throw into the soup. So nobody knows if the original cover art was leaked or if the whole thing is just a promotional thing. We don't know. But what we do know is that the new Black Widow set it's a zombie set, someone says. Okay, well, the new October Black Widow set will be released sometime in October. Surprise, surprise. And as soon as I get my hands on it, Albert is supposed to send me a box as soon as he can, as soon as it's actually out in production. And as soon as I get my hands on it, I will do a product review stream of the new set. That's a must. But I don't know when that will happen, because I still don't know when the new set will be released. So there won't be any planning for that. It will just be like, boom, tomorrow we're doing a stream. So be ready, be on your toes. The second that I get it, I'm just gonna color whatever page I already have ready. I won't have time to draw anything new. So maybe something from Incandescence. It's going to be a dragon set, says Indigo. Okay, I'm hoping it's going to be the dragon set. The dragon artwork was my favorite cover. So that's going to be a spur of a moment. Like, I'll give you guys a day's notice when that happens, and we'll get straight to the product review. I can't wait. My birthday present for me. That's right. Yes, quite a few people have their, not quite a few, but a few. Out of 31 people, I think 3 people actually have their pages on their birthdays. So it's quite cool. You like the bat, Cindy. I like the bat as well, but I'm going for the dragon. I'm hoping it's the dragon. Okay, next significant date in October is October 17th. And in the meantime, still every day in October, I'm releasing the Inktober prompts with the art for the new Inktober book, which it looks like it's going to be Incandescence 2021. Let's actually run a poll. What should I call my new Inktober book? Hold on. I'm making a poll right now in the stream. Incandescence 2021. Incandescence 2. Something totally different and steampunky. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if that worked. Did that work? Did it? Should. Okay, I created a poll, but I don't think it worked. Can you guys see it? I don't think you can. Because I can still see it, but I'm like unable to post it. I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. Nightbot! Yeah, no, this isn't Nightbot. This is actually like YouTube. So I'm supposed to be able to just click ask the community, but the button for ask the community is grayed out. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, I did it. Okay, there's a new poll. It's in blue. It's either on the top or the bottom of your chat. And it says, what should I call my new Inktober book? With the options being Incandescence 2021, Incandescence 2, or something completely different. And if it's something completely different, then, we'll vote on that separately in the community. Speaking of voting is a lot of fun. We voted on, you could have Incandescence as a subtitle. Okay, cool. Tomtober. Ooh, I like that. That's really cool. Of course, you know what's going to happen. If somebody does a super chat that's like $100 with a new book name, I'm going to have to do it. There's no way I'm going to be like, yeah, thanks for the donation, but I'm going to call it something else. But it's not going to be Boobtober because there aren't enough boobs in that book. Actually, there aren't any boobs in my new Inktober book yet, but there is a lot of cool steampunk stuff. In fact, you guys got a taste of it from the thumbnail from this show. Many of you commented on the center image with the octopus and a man's head, and it's all steampunky with a top hat. That's one of the illustrations from the Inktober project that I'm already working on. So it's going to be in that style. And I'm actually working all in pen and ink, not ballpoint pen this time. I am working in fine liners, black, gray, and super light gray, and nothing else. No pencil, no ballpoint pen, well, and a white marker, of course, because, you got it. But it's all fine liners. So it's really cool. It looks like it's already digitally done and printed, but it's an ink. So speaking of voting, a few shows ago, we were actually voting on the final accessory to my steampunk Halloween costume. And no crack. There may be crack. No, for drawing. No, for Inktober. No. No, it's just ink and white ink. It's black, dark gray, light gray, and white ink. Only ink. It's like proper Inktober. So last time we voted in one of these live chats, we voted on the accessory for my steampunk costume, and the choices were top hat, goggles, or wings, and you guys voted on wings, and here they are behind me. The wings are here. Many of you already saw the picture. They're steampunk wings. They're really cool, and I'll be wearing them for the very special live stream that is coming up later on in October, but we're not even there yet. Hey, Sam, welcome. I'm trying to catch up with the first Incandescence. I saw all of your amazing colorings that you're posting. Really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I love steampunk so much, says Cheryl. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm addicted to steampunk, says Heather. I don't know why I got so into steampunk this year. Actually, I think Mark is to blame for that one as well, because he's also doing a steampunk event. And he's been planning it for several months now. So I think he got me hooked on steampunk. That's why I did the drawing of Count Dracula in steampunk. That's also behind me. And it just took off. I started drawing more and more steampunk style drawings and coloring pages. and I just decided to go full out. I got a whole new steampunk outfit with the gloves and the choker and the dress and everything. I even have a steampunk mask, like an actual mask for going out in public. So, but it looks like it's machinery, and I have like tubes coming out of it and stuff. It's really cool. Uh, Mark did it. Little bros are like that. Yes, yes, he is. Hey, Sam. Hello, hello, hello. I see you saying hello to everyone. So yeah, wings it is, and those wings will go perfectly with my steampunk outfit. So what else? Keep taking notes, you guys, because it's a lot to take in, and then of course go back and watch this again, and take more better notes. On October 17th, which is a Sunday, we're having a Pac Meeting. A Pac Meeting is a private stream that I hold for my top tier patrons. Those are the Feather Wolves, the Dragon Foxes, and the Doodlebugs. And we'll be having a private live stream. Those are very technical. They're very theory and practice oriented. So I prepare a coloring and I teach a specific technique on a page that I draw specifically for that stream. So they're really packed. They're like a super lesson. And because it's a limited tier gathering, we never have more than 25 people who join, which makes it really cozy and controlled, and everyone gets the attention that they deserve for the Q&A and everything like that. Hello, Joey. Welcome. So that's happening on October 17th. It's a 2-hour private lesson. Of course, if you miss it, everyone who belongs to those tiers that qualify for that private stream get the link to the show anyway. They can watch it on their own time whenever the link remains available to the Pack members forever. But it never gets released to anyone else ever again. I usually do a 10-minute excerpt from those shows, and then I post it afterwards publicly, like I did for the Jack Sparrow stream that we did. But it was actually like the 10-minute Jack Sparrow thing that you guys saw was actually a full 2-hour lesson with a lot of theory on how to combat a very complicated page, a very complicated composition and atmospheric perspective and all that stuff. So for this one, we'll be doing a new famous character, and it will be Beetlejuice. So I hope you guys are into Beetlejuice, because we're going to do a really cool Beetlejuice page, which will of course be a free gift to all of the Pack members. And then later, when the short version comes out, it will be available to all of my patrons of all the levels. I see a lot of really cool emojis going by. What is going on here? Hearts and skulls and bats. Wonderful. You guys, everyone looks like they're in a really good mood. Let's see how our poll is doing. The question in the poll is, what should I call my new Inktober book? Incandescence 2021, Incandescence 2 as in volume 2, or something totally different. And the totally different proposals are also coming in the live chat, so I am seeing those, and I will scroll through the chat later on and take notes on those. Tomtober is the one that really caught my attention. That's going to be a tough one to beat. But so far, Incandescence 2021 is winning, and I'm on board with you guys. I think it's a great idea that my Inktober books are just going to be Incandescence every year, because I've been rattling my brain, and I've been trying to come up with another cute and catchy and clever name that has ink in it, and it's really hard. The word incandescence took me 3 weeks to come up with, and I was like, that's a really clever name. I'm so proud of it. I'm still really proud of it, because it's ink, INK for Inktober, as in you work with ink, and it's incandescence, which is light, and the original one was all about the light at the end of the tunnel was the pandemic started. So it was all about light and dark, and that whole dichotomy that's always present in my art as well. So incandescence, the meaning of the word being luminance, was very important to me. But also it's ink and essence, as in the essence of ink. It's just a really deep word. I'm so proud of it. Nobody can spell it, of course, but because it's made up. But whatever, you guys seem to be doing well. Incandescence 2021 steampunk. You guys are so good. Yeah, if they each have a different theme, then that totally makes sense. So when I have 20 of these things behind my belt and people go through the volumes, they'll be able to tell right away Because, if it's going to be Incandescence 2021, Incandescence 2025, Incandescence 2027, that doesn't actually tell people anything. They will have to go and find a flip through. But if it clearly says on the title steampunk, then they'll know that that's the steampunk edition. And, next year I might do something completely different. I don't know what I'll be inspired to do next year. But yeah, Incandescence 2021 with a subtitle for steampunk. That's really cool. Something to look forward to every year, says Kim. Yeah, that's. Oh, Kim, you have your own sign-in now. Kim, sure, welcome to the show. Usually Mark sends me messages from you, but now you're here. Melissa just saw the dog in the beanbag. That's Shelby. Shelby likes to be upside down, with all the paws up in the air. The beanbag was supposed to be a guest beanbag for, when Tech comes into my room and he has somewhere to sit when he talks to me. But we lost that fight on day one. She claimed the beanbag. Mark wants you to model the wings. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Wings. There isn't a lot of space in my room to model the wings, but we'll do our best. Pretty cool, right? Let's see which way. Oh, sorry, you probably couldn't hear me this entire time because I wasn't speaking into the microphone. Okay, I figured it out now. I figured out how to use my microphone and have wings on. So there you go. These are my wings. Incandescence 2022 movie monsters. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, the wings actually look really cool. I haven't actually seen them on camera, but they look really cool. That's awesome. I have tried them on and just looked in the mirror, but I have not seen them on the screen. The camera really makes them look legit. But it's not. It's just drawing. None of the machinery is real. They look better on the screen than they do in real life. I like Indigo's suggestions too. Love the wings. We could hear the mic picks up. Really? That's impressive. I thought that I have to have my face right up against it for you guys to hear me, but apparently not. With those wings, the new Black Widow set must be the dragon now. Does the dragon have wings like this? Really? I already forgot what the dragon looks like. I remember that I really like the dragon, and that, yes, he does have golden wings. You're right. Oh, it's a sign. It's gotta be. All right, well, before you guys get too used to my wings, I'm gonna take them off. I will be back, I promise. I did not just abandon my live stream. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I was screaming, I'll be back, I promise. I did not just abandon my live stream, but I am totally destroying everything down here. Okay, so how is that vote going? Incandescence 2021 is winning, but I think I'm gonna go with Indigo's proposition for a subtitle, steampunk. Okay, so October 17th will be the Pac Meeting. You guys already know that. And that's the private gathering for my top tier members. And we'll be doing a Beetlejuice page, which isn't ready yet. Excuse me, but it will be by then. Then, days will go on and on and on. I will keep posting daily my Inktober art. At some point in there, I'll be doing a Black Widow new review stream. Sam says, I was trying to find the last Pac Meeting to do the coloring, but I can't see it anywhere and I'm missing something. I saw that and everyone's been sending you links to it. I'm not really sure what's going on, Sam, but I post them in the same place all the time. All the Pac Meetings are in the Pac Circle in Talm. So you should just be able to follow that link and go watch that show. Just scroll down until you see it. It's also up on Patreon. And if you are still unable to see them, just send me a private message and I'll send you a link to that stream, because the links, they never go away. I never delete them. They stay there. for all the pack members. So just shoot me a message because I won't remember. I have hundreds of people reaching out to me every day. Um, and I won't remember. I'm sorry. I'll get carried away in some other conversation or a project. And that goes for everything, you guys. If there's a page that you can't find, that you can't download, or a stream that you can't find, shoot me a message or one of my admins, because all of my admins come to all the pack meetings as well. So just shoot one of us a message if you can't get a hold of me, which is very rare. I pretty much respond within 24 hours, like all the time. And I'll be happy to send you either the page itself that you're having trouble finding or downloading, or the link to whatever show you can't find. Like, I'm always here and I have the links to everything. So obviously don't hit me up every day for everything that comes to mind, but if you genuinely are struggling to get to some content of mine, like, that's why we're here. Just send me a message. What's good? Oh, Mark's in trouble now. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. So October 13th, pack meeting. October 24th, that is a Sunday. And that will be the big, super special Halloween live stream. That's the one that you absolutely don't want to miss. And that will have our very special guests, Matt and Dawn Davidson. You guys, most of you guys know Matt and Dawn Davidson. They're both amazing, brilliant artists. And they've been on the show several times back when Tech and I lived in Chile. We've had them live on the show. They always come in amazing costumes. They both work in Disneyland, and they're costume designers as well as artists and illustrators. So they and their kids are always dressed up for the show. Unfortunately, when we lived in Chile, we had yes, oh my God, Gomez and Morticia, they were breathtaking last year. They all showed up as the Addams Family. And Matt and Dawn were Gomez and Morticia, and they were so beautiful. They were in full character. They were doing the whole lovers thing with him kissing her hand and everything. They were brilliant. And then their three kids were Pugsley and Wednesday and Cousin It. And they had a whole skit worked out. It was absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, when we lived in Chile, we had really crappy internet. So we felt like we didn't give them the full spotlight that they deserved. Like the window that they were in was too small to see all the glory that they've put into their skit and their costumes. And also we had some sound issues where they were coming in a little bit crackly. So you couldn't hear everything. We don't have those issues anymore. We lived in a civilized country now. So we're going to have them on half the screen so that you can see them in full costume. They have a super special surprise for us this year, which will be a little bit steampunky, a little bit Halloween-y. I don't know if we're allowed to say yet, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be epic. So we want to give them more real estate on the screen. You'll be able to see them better. You'll be able to talk to them. Matt will probably give me some art of his to color that I can promote, so that we can share some of his new projects or books or sets or whatever he has available for you guys these days. So we'll have the links to all of that, and I'll be doing a coloring. If I'm going to be doing a coloring during that stream, I'll be doing a coloring of his work, not my own. Or maybe Dawn's. Usually Dawn volunteers Matt's work to do, but it could be either of them. They're both absolutely brilliant artists. October 24th. Yes, this is happening on October 24th on Sunday, and it will be at 10 a.m. Pacific. That was Matt and Dawn's request, not mine. They specifically wanted a morning show, which for us is actually perfect to do a morning show. I know it won't be perfect for everyone. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the planet is round and we can't hit every single time zone. But 10 a.m. Pacific on a Sunday morning is a pretty good time to hit most of you. At least we'll get the UK people. It won't be so late for them. Dawn and Matt's steampunk works are so awesome. Yes, they are incredible. Rain says, I love the Davidsons. I am also a huge fan of both of them. I've done some really cool work with them. I've done their mermaid stuff. I've done their witchy stuff. We've done some pirate stuff. They're brilliant, and especially like the line work, the way that they both illustrate, it's so near and dear to my heart. They're one of the few artists who actually enjoy coloring for pleasure, not just for teaching. It's absolutely incredible. So I am really excited about this one. So that's October 24th, and that will be the final event of October. We're not doing anything on Halloween Day itself because Halloween Day itself will be pure madness. We might just pop out on the stream and say hello to you guys in full costume. We have other costumes planned for Halloween. We won't be doing anything, as far as I know. We might go out to the strip and like see all the pretty people and stuff, but that's it. And then come back home for the trick or treaters. We have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, and a lot of houses are already decorated. So I think we'll set up some glowing pumpkins outside, and we'll get a bunch of candy, and we'll dress up in our costumes, which I'm not revealing yet, but there may be a foxtail involved in one of them. And we'll just stay home in costume, treating trick-or-treaters with candy and watching horror films all night. And so that will be our Halloween. So like I said, we may just pop on the stream just to say hello to everyone and be like, hey, happy Halloween. But I'm not actually planning anything because I'm sure you guys just want to enjoy Halloween as well. Oh, pancake breakfast. Okay, that's actually a really good idea. Let's see, what day is Halloween? Halloween, the 31st. Are you kidding me? It's a Sunday. Halloween is a Sunday. Okay, pancake breakfast it is. I'm going to write it in right now. We're editing my list. October 31st. Sunday stream pink, but we have to be in costume though, right? Pancake. Oh wow, I can't spell pancake. That's just sad. Breakfast. Okay, it's official. October 31st. Pancake stream in the morning. So again, no teaching, no art, just like we're doing right now, but with tech support in our kitchen, making pancakes in full costume on Halloween. It's gonna be great, and we'll plan something fun too. We'll make them like horror pancakes and try to give them monster faces or something like that. So it will be fun. Halloween pancakes. That's it. It's done. So that takes care of our October 1st through, well, actually September 30th through October 31st. So next time we meet will be this coming Thursday, which is Tech Support's birthday. So I hope to see lots of you there. We'll be coloring the Pizza Fairy. Strawberry blood syrup on it. Pancake and bacon. Yes, always with bacon. There's always bacon on our pancakes. Okay, I have some additional notes here. We covered all the dates. For additional notes, what sales do I have going on or will go on? Pumpkin-shaped pancakes with fun faces. Okay, yeah. I'll be collecting ideas from you guys throughout the month so that we actually make something fun for Halloween. Yeah. That would be good to reveal all the picks for October. Great idea, Kim. Yeah, and then on the last day on October. Okay, what was I thinking? How was I thinking to not see you guys on Halloween? That's just madness. I must be hungry or something. I'm sorry, guys. I'm genuinely sorry. That was a stupid idea. Of course, we'll meet on Halloween. We'll do a full reveal of all of the Inktober art of every single page with all of your stories, mentioning every person and telling their story, what the page was based on. And of course, we'll do a Halloween horror pancake breakfast. Tech support is going to love this idea. He's going to be crazy. Okay, so additionally, we have some sales. Well, I have some sales going on this month. There will be a new Halloween coloring set going on sale sometime either this week or next week. I'm not done with it yet, so I don't yet know. But in the weeks to come, a new Halloween coloring set will be up on Etsy, and it will have a new Cathedral Cats page. And of course, there's steampunk cats because it's a steampunk Halloween. The Frack Cancer or Beauty versus Breast Cancer page will be up on Etsy as well, starting October 1st. And all of the proceeds from that are going to the American Cancer Society, as we already discussed. And also the original artwork that's behind me for the Frack Cancer drawing will go up on Etsy as well. And that will be $100. I'm not giving any discounts on that because the idea is to raise money to actually send to the American Cancer Society. So The idea is to make money here, not to give stuff away for high discount. But the Halloween stuff will be discounted. The stuff that's for you guys will be discounted. Cats, yes, more cathedral cats. It's become a tradition. Every year I make a new cathedral cats page. Headless horseman coloring page. I have a headless horseman coloring page. In my book Halloween, Knights and Mares Halloween, there's a headless horseman. Is everyone doing Inktober this year? I'm considering trying it. Well, I am. As you guys know. I highly encourage you guys to do Inktober. I set up an Inktober topic in my private community, Tom. And there are 40 people here right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. So in town, there's a new topic called Inktober 2021. And I encourage you guys to join it and post your Inktober prompts there. And we can all just share what we're working on and share ideas and share strategies. The reason that I highly encourage all of you to try Inktober is because I had an amazing experience with it last year. I found it to be life-changing. Zombie pumpkin head page. Yes, I'm almost done with it, Indigo. I am almost done with it. I need like 1 more hour on it. It should be ready by the end of tonight or tomorrow. So that will be, you'll be the first one to get it. You're getting it for free, of course, and everyone else will be able to get it on Etsy. The reason Indigo is getting it for free is because she sent it to me as a request in a super chat last time. So for her, it will be a gift page. For everyone else, it will be up on Etsy. But yes, it's almost done. I'm still working on it. I just need to tweak a few details. Inktober, highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys do it. Even if you just doodle, you don't have to be an artist to create Inktober prompts. The idea isn't, well, for me, the idea is to create a beautiful page every day. That's the final project. But if you're just doing it for fun, the idea is just to loosen up, to relax your hand, to also let go of timelines and perfection and stuff like that. Because when you have that daily prompt thing, you only have so many hours in a day to work on it. And I encourage you guys to also do them fast. So spend like 30 minutes to an hour on each of them, or even less, and actually just doodle stuff. So as you get the prompts, like crystal, just draw a crystal, just freehand a crystal and submit it. It doesn't matter if it's finalized or not. Just the practice of just drawing a word that's being thrown at you is so incredibly beneficial. I can't even, you won't understand until you complete it. Let's just put it that way. It's incredible. By the end of the month, you'll be so much more relaxed with your drawing. It's like we get all crusty throughout the year, and we get all these inhibitions, and we get all these shortcuts, and we get stuck on perfection, and we get stuck on a certain style, and it's just like you start questioning your own artwork and your own style, and then you get into this boot camp of drawing every day, and you don't have time for other stuff anymore. You don't have time to think about perfection. You don't have time to do research on every single page. You just draw. And that kind of, having that daily limitation forces you to just draw from the heart. And I've created, like I said, like last year, the Inktober art was literally the best art that I've ever made. And this year, it's going to be even better. So I highly encourage all of you, because you have nothing to lose. I'm doing it in a really weird way, in a very special way, as a professional artist. But if you're doing it just for fun, do it just for fun. Don't care about the final result. Don't care. You don't even have to show them. If you don't feel like sharing them with people, don't share them. But I suggest that you do, because the feedback is very important. Sketching is freedom. It is indeed. It is, Stacy. You're absolutely right. It should be like Doodletober, really. It's all about doodling and freehanding stuff. Like even the stuff that I'm doing for you guys for Inktober, despite putting all that research into it and creating these very elaborate compositions that tell a story and also match the prompts, which is really hard, by the way, using the word stuck while also presenting a cat tamer who is discouraged by her cat taming abilities is really hard. But that's one of the pages that I just completed 2 days ago, and it's so much fun. It's my favorite page so far. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Do Inktober if you can. Don't go crazy and push it the way that I'm pushing it. Unless you want to. You certainly don't have to. But just literally draw the first word that comes to mind, and it's going to be amazing. I'll try Inktober as much as possible, but I really can't draw. So please join me. Yeah, absolutely, Heather. Yeah. Sorry, Huxley. Do join it. You don't have to do every single prompt either. If one day just doesn't speak to you at all, or if you're so busy that day with other stuff that you don't have time for a prompt, skip it. Don't worry about it. It's not like you get penalized for skipping days. It's for you. There are no penalties. There are no prizes, or anything. It's just for us to relax and to draw. And seeing more people participate certainly helps. We have a topic in my community for Inktober. Inktober, every year I have them. Inktober 2020 we had last year. Now we have Inktober 2021. But also join the Inktober Facebook group. That's completely unrelated to me. It's if you just search Inktober, like the first group that comes up, it's the official Inktober group, and it has thousands of people in it. They have the prompt list up there. I have the prompt list in my community as well. And just see what people are posting. Some people are absolutely brilliant and discouraging because they're just so good. It's intimidating. And some people can barely draw as well as tech support can. There's the entire range of people who can barely hold a pencil with like their teeth, and they're doing little scratch marks on paper, and then they're professional artists who've been doing it their whole lives and do it for money. So, and everything in between. So it's not, you won't be judged. It's a really safe place. It's a really fun place. And I guarantee you, no matter what level of drawing you are, there will be someone worse than you and there will be someone better than you. And that's a really healthy environment to be in, because you'll have that range to fit yourself into and to be inspired by others, and also, laugh at tech support's doodles. Tech support will be doing Inktober with me, so there will be that. Tech support is a pro artiste. That he is. And the Pizza Fairy t-shirt sales speak for themselves. All right. So speaking of t-shirt sales, more shop announcements and sales in my t-shirt shop, which has more than t-shirts. It has all sorts of merch in it. And the link to that, can somebody post the link to my shop, please, in the chat? The link to it is also in the video description. There will be 3 sales in October in my shop. I will, of course, also announce them on the days that they happen in my community. But here they are, if you are taking notes. From October 1st to October 3rd, there will be 20% off on everything. So that you don't want to miss that one. And remember, if you get something that's pink, the proceeds from that will go to the frack cancer thing. We'll send it to the American Cancer Society. On October 13th through 15th, we'll have 15% off of everything. So that's pretty good as well. And then October 26th to 28th, there will be free standard shipping on everything. So those are your 3 days with sales in the Talm shop. Thank you for that link. Thank you so much. Oh, Jessica, thank you. Okay, so October 1st through 3rd, 20% off everything. October 13th to 15% off everything. And October 26th to 28th, free standard shipping. Additionally, there's been an update on sizes. I'm supposed to have more sizes available for men and women in the extra large section. So those should just automatically be visible to you guys. I will check again on my end if I need to select them or something. I don't believe so. I got an email from them saying that new sizes are now available. I think they're just automatically now available. I think they're going up to 5X on certain items. So I know several of you have been asking about that. That is available now, but I don't know which items. So you'll just have to browse and see. And that is pretty much it. And the new Udemy course, that's the final note, is my new Udemy course is on how to color dead people. So for Halloween, how to apply your coloring skills to create creepy undead characters. And there's 3 types of dead people that I cover that are, of course, all glamorous, because my dead people are more glamorous than creepy. But it's I teach a lot about how to apply what I'm teaching you to other art by other people. 4X. Okay, yes, I think we have 4X now. I will spend more in Kim school. About prices on Udemy courses, a lot of you have been asking me. I don't control them. I set the price for the course, which is always $200 for a course. It's the maximum that you can set on it. And then Udemy runs its own sales on it. So a lot of times Udemy runs a 90% off sale, and that's when most of you purchase the courses. But they run them whenever they feel like it. I think it's a bot. I don't think even a person decides it. I think it goes with the flow of how well stuff is selling on the whole Udemy monster thing. So the bots are just adjusting these sales on different material. So it's entirely, I have no idea. I don't even get updated on when stuff is on sale and when it's not on sale, and if it's 90% off, 80% off, 75% off, 50% off. I have no clue. But most of the time, you can get one of my courses for like $15 to $20 with the sales that Udemy is running. If you're signing up and like if you're going to my Udemy course and you see that there are no sales, just give it a few days. You know, if you can't afford it today, check in tomorrow and there's probably going to be a sale tomorrow. If not tomorrow, within a week for sure, because they come and go like the tide. The sales just, they come in and they leave and they come in and they leave. So don't worry about it. You're never going to miss a sale because they keep running these sales all the time. But again, I don't control them. Many of you send me messages of when will you put them on sale again? I don't. They do. So that's that. But the courses are always there. And of course, the links to all of my 4 courses are in the video description. I have now crystals, how to color metals, skin tones, and now undead skin tones. So whichever one interests you the most. A lot of people are signing up for the how to color dead people one now, of course, with Halloween approaching, but there are lots of other cool things there as well. And on that note, I think we'll be done. I'm just going to check on our poll, and I'm going to ask you guys for 5 courses in there. Really? I have 5 courses now? Oh my God, what did I... Oh, hair. You're right. 5 courses. There's also how to color hair. Thank you. I can't even keep up with myself anymore. So I'll take some final questions and read some final comments, and then I'm going to let you guys go so you can color and I can finish that pumpkin head coloring page that I'm almost done with. All great courses. Thank you. And thank you guys for coming and for all the thumbs up and for 40 people being here. That's way cool. And on the poll, Incandescence 2021 is winning, but it's tight. It's really close. We have 30% on Incandescence 2, 30% on something totally different, and 41% on Incandescence 2021. So I'm going to keep this poll going. I'm going to start it in the Talm community as well, so that we can keep adding to it. But it looks like it's going to be Incandescence 2021. Thank you for the stream. You're most welcome. Talmtober. Yeah, that's the one that I really liked. I'm kind of torn between Incandescence 2021 and Talmtober because it's catchy. It's catchy. I definitely like that Talm is in there. Cheryl has a question for me. Lisa, I have a question about drawing boards. Is that a necessary art supply? It is not necessary, but it's highly recommended. If you can see the drawing board behind me, the main purpose of a drawing board is to give that tilt that I have. Like I have mine at about 30 degrees, and drawing and coloring on a surface that's not flat is much better because of the distortion. When you sit down and you're looking down at the table, your angle of your eyes, like unless you actually have your face directly over the table, the angle at which you're looking at a page, the page is distorted. So you are actually looking at something that's tilted. So you always have that perspective distortion on your drawing. And also it's really bad for posture, sitting at a flat desk and trying to draw a color. Having an actual incline, let's see, which way was I doing it? This way. Having an actual incline like this makes this angle between your eyes and the paper actually a right angle. And that's what you want. You want a natural upright position of your head without having to go down like this. And you want a 90-degree angle between your gaze and the page. That's why we use a drawing board. So I highly recommend it if you draw a lot, if you color a lot. Get a board, especially the kind that would adjust with the tilt so that you can find something comfortable. For me, I draw in color every day, so it's really important for me to have a drawing board like that. I do also draw, like I take my drawing to the couch and I draw when I'm, watching a movie or something. But even when I'm sitting on the couch, I'll have my knees up like this and I'll have my drawing pad tilted. I'm never at a table when I'm drawing on the couch. I have it tilted like this, and then I'm drawing again so that this is a right angle between the page and my eyes. So yeah, drawing board, I would absolutely get it. As far as the material for the drawing board, they tend to be, they come in different sizes and shapes and forms. They tend to be some kind of like a, I don't know, like a, sometimes they're wood, sometimes they're plastic. There are all sorts of different materials. If they're too hard, it's better than if they're too soft. Because if they're too soft, obviously they're definitely going to mess with your coloring. You don't want to color on something that's too soft. But if they're too hard, that's also a problem. So what I usually do is I take a few pages of regular paper and I put that underneath the page that I'm drawing or coloring. And then that takes care of anything that's underneath it. You definitely don't want the texture of the board to be messing with your art. Also, big sizes and more colors. Yes, I believe so. I believe that there are more big sizes and more colors now in the shop. Yeah. What about it being Tomtober with a side name changing for each year? Steampunk Incandescence, horror film Incandescence. That could be cool too. Yeah. Okay. You guys got me thinking. Oh, Cassandra left. Okay. Bye-bye. What kind of stand do you use on your drawing board? Let me show you. Let me show you what I have. So what I have this. So it actually came this way. It already has this attached on the back, and it has these ridges so that I can change the angle. Can you guys see that? Let's put it this way so you can see it. Okay, I hope you were able to see it. It has like, it can go completely flat, or it has little ridges that you can adjust the angle of attack on. And I think like 40 degrees is the highest that it can go. About 30 is pretty good. I'll offer $25 for the name Incandescence 2021 Steampunk. All right, make it happen in the super chat, and you're in. Definitely not gonna make you pay $100 for a book title. That's what I thought, because I draw every day and my posture is causing me pain, and I noticed distortions. Thank you so much. You're most welcome, Cheryl. Yeah, that's it. It's for posture and to fight the distortions. It's bad, like the whole leaning over the table thing. Lighting is also very important. The lighting in my room right now isn't that great for drawing, but I have that window behind me. Oh, did YouTube freeze? No, I think we're okay. I have the window that I actually open and let daylight in. I only draw and color in the first half of the day when I get natural daylight. Additionally, I have the top light. Indigo, you did it. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Indigo made it happen. That's what it is. Incandescence 2021 Steampunk. It is official. Thank you. Shelby looks very comfortable. Yes, Shelby is comfort itself. Okay, I'm even gonna type it in. It's official. Incandescence 2021 Steampunk. Done. I need like a judge's hammer. like what do you call it? Like a sold kind of a hammer. Aw, yes, Shelby does look like this is a puppy life. She loves her beanbag. Does it have rubber to keep it from sliding? Yes, it does. The bottom of it has a little rubber to keep it from sliding. My glass is My table is glass, so it's quite slippery. It does have the little rubber thingies. If it doesn't have the rubber thingies, just putting 4 pieces of duct tape underneath like feet will do the trick. So if you just have something with a very slidey bottom, put the duct tape underneath, not the sticky part down, like actually just put 4 pieces of duct tape on 4 corners, and you'll be golden. And if that's still a problem for some really weird reason, then felt, just like hot glue some felt underneath, and that will also take care of it. Or even Velcro. You can get Velcro and Velcro it to your desk if you really don't want it to move. But I find that being able to move it a little bit is hot glue. Yeah. Being able to move it a little bit on the desk is helpful. Like even if you rest your hand on it, the way that I have it with the rubber feet on the glass table, even when I rest my hand on the drawing, which I know you're not supposed to, and I'm the first to say don't rub your hand on the drawing, but sometimes you get tired, after a 3-hour drawing session, like you want to rest your hand on the board. And even with that, it's not sliding back. It's totally fine. Masonite board. Yeah, Masonite is great. If you have cats, get a blocker cuticle. What? Well, if you have cats, you're in trouble. Cats and coloring go hand in hand. Cats love sitting on coloring pages and on art of all kinds. We used to have cats, and one of them used to just always curl up on my art. Cats love it. Yes, how do you reset your arm when drawing on the board? Several of you have been asking me to record, like to actually set up a camera and record me coloring, not just my hand from the overhead camera, which is the setup I have right now, but to actually have all of me in the shot to show you how this works. So I think I need to make a separate video or a live stream where you guys can see me from a different angle, and then I can talk about the posture and the hand and stuff, because it's a little bit more complicated than I can describe in theory. Like I really need to demonstrate it for you guys, so I'll definitely make that happen. When tech support returns from his trip, I'll have him help me with that, to either do a stream or recording, showing the posture and the hand and stuff like that. And ultimately, it comes down to your own personal comfort and your own setup, because everyone's desk is different, everyone's chair is different, everyone's posture is different, everyone gets different cramps and discomforts and whatnot. So, find what's comfortable for you to start with. And until then, I'll make that video happen. All right, Shelby tells me that I'm done and it's time to go to our beautiful newly constructed backyard with the green grass. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you, new members. Thank you, Indigo Crumbles, especially for the new book name. That was fantastic. I will see you guys next on Thursday, on Tech Support's birthday. So this is everyone's favorite part. I'm not kidding. She says I'm done. So everyone's favorite part, let me try to figure out how to gracefully end this stream.